Hi, welcome to SBR Videos. I'm Peter Loshak. This is our daily NBA playoffs preview show that we've been doing with Troy West from allplayswin.com. Overall, in the NBA playoffs, our regular viewers know that Troy West has a record of 18-7-1 against the spread for free in our videos. He's currently on a 14-2-1 against the spread run, and tonight he gave us under 197.5 in the Cleveland-Atlanta game, and right now that's crashed to 193.5 or 194. So anyone who saw that video and tailed it beat that number. Troy West, thanks for being back with us.
Hey, thanks, Pete. I appreciate it. I've been on a heck of a roll here in basketball, and you know what, Pete? We've been on a hell of a roll in the Major League Baseball right now. I really encourage people to come take a look. Got one of our biggest cards of the year going on Saturday. It's a great time to come take a look. Just been hotter than a pistol, Pete. Consistency year in and year out, not just with the SBR videos, but at allplayswin.com. So I just can't wait to talk to people. Give us a call. We'll give you a free pick. And follow us on Twitter at allplayswin, Pete. It's been a great ride. Come take a look.
Well, thanks for all of your great advice that you've given us. Right now we're going to look at Game 3, Golden State-Houston. And you've actually had good leans on the first two games in this series, but officially you passed on them. You know, Golden State up 2-zip, but the Rockets covered both games. Both games also went under. You know, the first game was higher scoring when Golden State went small. Then Game 2, of course, was they went bigger, and it was lower scoring. Houston could have won that one. You know, Houston's not looking too good right now. You know, Harden played out of his skull, still couldn't get a win, and Dwight Howard is banged up, but we sort of had the same feeling about them in the Clippers series, and look what happened there. They came back and won that one. You know, Golden State is not the Clippers, but the Clippers are a very talented team, so you obviously can't write Houston off. Line right now is Houston +1 or 1.5. Totals a little bit all over the place. 215, 215.5, or 216 are all widely available. What's your take on Game 3, Troy?
Yeah, this is a really, really tricky game for me, Pete. I think this series has gone just about how I expected it, but at the same time, I'll be brutally honest with you. I thought Houston played a spectacular game last night. I thought Harden was almost unguardable yet again, but guess what? They lost again. I know the game was in Golden State, so going back home changes quite a bit for Houston. They're a much better home team. Golden State can be vulnerable at times on the road, but right now I just cannot bet against Golden State. I thought they didn't even play superior basketball. Still got the win. It was like they got up 17 and just started toying around. They got complacent. The game ended up getting close, which surprised me, and they did still hold on. But, you know, right now, Pete, Golden State has beaten Houston 6 straight times. And obviously haven't covered all 6 times, but right now you're getting them at a pick 'em. Do they just continue this trend and beat them again for the 7th straight time? I think so, but not strong enough to give an official play. Do I have a lead on Houston? No, I just think Houston's played really, really good basketball. Harden's played as good as he can possibly play, and they're still losing games.
Right.
Will they be discouraged? I don't know. I know they made the comeback against the Clippers. Do they have enough in them to do it again? I doubt it. For me, no official play on either the total or the side, but just tough game to handicap here, Pete.
All right, but I mean, don't forget, as awesome as Golden State legitimately is, Memphis beat them twice. You know, it took 6 games for Golden State to win that series, and you know, you get the sense that Golden State clearly the better team here. But are they going to get a sweep? You know, I don't think so. I think Houston probably does win 1 or 2 games, right?
I would think they would maybe have won. I thought Golden State originally would get this series 5 or 6. Now I'm starting to think that it could be potentially 5. I just think Golden State has necessarily put together their best game, but they're still winning. Klay Thompson's been quiet offensively. His focus has been on Harden defensively. And I think Harden is due for actually a bad game here one of these games. And I think when he does, Golden State's deeper. Golden State has a better bench. And I think right now they're just playing better overall basketball. I think they're the better overall team. They've proven it 6 straight games. I think Golden State's a tough one to go against here. Would not be surprised if they swept the Rockets, Peter. Really would.
And in Game 2, you said you leaned under, and that turned out to be a correct lean, but you didn't want to go official with it. Now, again, the line does seem to be coming down a bit. I saw 217 last night. Now it's 215, 215.5, or 216. You don't think the under might be worth a shot again in Game 3?
You know what's funny, Pete? I would put a lean on it again. You know why? I mean, I just think both these teams have the potential to blast up 115, 120 points. They did it all season long. But as we know, Pete, when you get to the NBA playoffs, defense does come into play. These teams do play so much better defense than they did in the regular season. I think that's why you're seeing a lot of these totals go down and a lot of these games go under. But again, I just think both these teams have so much potential to get up and down the floor and put up an easy 105, 110, 120 type basketball game. And so that for me, that's why it's a pass.
Yeah, I hear you, Troy. It was just one series ago against the Clippers when Houston was going into the 220s, game in and game out. All right, Troy West from allplayswin.com, killing it in the NBA playoffs, sharing his thoughts with us for free in the Golden State and Houston series. Once again, officially, it's going to be a pass for Troy West. Thanks so much for joining us once again today, Troy.